They're asleep on the job up there.
We're joined by Lauren Coughlin after a 2 under par, 68 on day 2 of the Pelican Women's Championship. Lauren, you told me not as many fireworks as day 1, which you had 7 birdies and an eagle yesterday, but a little more steady performance today. How good does it feel just to be in this position after 2 solid days of golf?
Yeah, I mean, I've been playing really, really well the past couple months, and I just really wanted, just one more start, and so I was just kind of prepping for the Monday and ended up playing really well like I had been and got in and then just kind of kept it going.
Did I see that you won an event last week or within the last couple of weeks? Take us through what you were doing to prep.
So this weekend was no laying ups. Their NIT, which they call the Nest Invitational Tournament. It's like their tournament for all of their members that they have, and so they invited me to play in it. My husband was there. It was like 90 of us playing in a tournament. They handicapped it and flighted it and stuff. So it was me, Justin Huber, who's another one of their sponsors, or who they sponsor on the Corn Ferry Tour, and Andrew Olligood, who is a PGA Latin America guy that they sponsor, and then like 80-some amateurs.
So what were you handicapped at?
They played me at a +3, but I was playing the same tees as Huber and Olligood, and Huber hits it like 350. And they were playing as a +6.
Goodness.
So they wanted it to be hard, but still like I could win. But yeah, it was blowing 30 miles an hour and raining, and it was in Jacksonville, and we were supposed to play 36 on Friday, then 18 in the morning on Saturday, and then 18 for a final Saturday afternoon. But we only played 18 on Friday because it was 30 and raining, blowing 30 miles an hour and raining. And then we played 9 holes Saturday, and then a 3-hole shootout.
Oh man,
that's awesome.
So it was a blast. Didn't sleep a ton, but I really, really enjoyed hanging out with them, with the No Laying Up guys, and all the people that I've met through them. And so it was just a nice recharge and fun golf, which I don't get to do very often. So yeah.
How did that partnership come about?
I DM'd Tron on Twitter.
Oh.
But so it started the beginning of 2019. They tweeted out that they were going to do like 5 guys on Corn Ferry. And Tron had tweeted that they were thinking about doing someone on Symetra or LPGA, and so my husband was like, you gotta do it. And so I messaged him in like March of 2019, just telling him who I was and stuff, and literally like I have the DM. He finally messaged me back like September, 6 months later, and like just was like, just gonna circle back. Like he never replied, but finally he messaged me back and was just like, let's do it full send next year. And so I then went and met him and DJ at like a random coffee shop in Jacksonville after the Symetra Tour Championship, because I was going to be driving up through Jax going back home, and yeah, the rest is history.
Wow. I guess it was worth the wait.
It was, yeah, for sure. But it was great. Like DJ's caddied for me in a Symetra event last year when Caddy John couldn't be there, and I finished 3rd at the Symetra event that year. So no, it's great. I really, really love hanging out with them. They're the best.
So this is a big week for you, for in the big picture scheme of things. How are you able to compartmentalize that, or is that helping in a motivating sort of way?
I mean, my husband has said it kind of, I think, the best. I had nothing to lose. Like, no matter what happened, if I didn't play well, cool, I'm going to Q Series. But like worst case, I'm still going back to Q Series. There wasn't really anything to lose. But again, I'm just really happy to be playing, and just trying to take advantage of it as much as I can.
What's working so well, you think, that was from the Nest?
Was not really from that. I mean, KPMG, I kind of hit rock bottom with putting. And just since then, I've just been talking with a lot of people about it. I've talked with Solly about it a lot. I've talked with Neil. I've talked with my husband, my coach, Caddy John. I played golf about 3 weeks ago with Bob Rotella, and I think right about that time, something just really clicked. And I've been putting extremely well since then. And so again, I was just really hoping for the opportunity and see if I can get it done.
Was it something Bob said?
Something Bob said, but also my husband had me do a 3-club challenge against him. He could use a full set, and I only had 3 clubs. And I was putting with a 7-iron, and I putted like unbelievable. And I just think that just kind of like that, on top of talking with Bob about some stuff, just really it just finally clicked, I think. Mm-hmm. And yeah, ever since then, it's just been really good.
Wow, where was that?
So I live in Charlottesville, Virginia, where UVA is, and Bob lives in Charlottesville as well. So
where was the 3-club challenge?
We played it at our home course that we play at. It's called Green Hills in Standardsville, Virginia. Cool. Just about 25 minutes north of Charlottesville.
Had you ever done that before? Or was
no,
that just,
not really.
Yeah.
Well, I've done like a 1-club challenge, and maybe like and in college I did like a 4-club challenge, but I brought a putter. But this was the first time I was like, no, I'm not going to do a putter. I'm going to do something else. And like I said, I just putted really, really well. And I think just finally something clicked. And
what were the other 2 clubs?
A driver and a 56 degree. I ended up shooting 3 over with a double on the first hole.
Wow. Amazing. So what did Bob say?
A lot of it was, I mean, I don't know if you listened he was on No Laying Up's podcast, and so I listened to that, and then talking with him, a lot of it was trying to be an athlete. I mean, I know people say that all the time, but it just finally just clicked. Finally, just letting my subconscious take over and not think so much about my stroke, am I technically right, am I whatever. Like, basically all I'm really thinking about is speed and just kind of feeling it in there, and it's just finally they're rolling really good. I'm not so worried about, like, did I do something for the ball to not go in the hole?
Right.
And I think he finally told me that, like, it's really, you shouldn't think that. I always would automatically go to, like, something I did. And so I would be like, did I pull it? Did I push it? Did I hit it too hard? Did I read it right? Whereas, like, just finally I think kind of just settled into that, like, it's not me. And I think that's kind of what's freed me up a little bit.
You had to Monday qualify to get into here. How much did the handicap system and the NIT give you some confidence to come here and just lay it all on the line?
It was more kind of, I mean, it wasn't a real tournament per se, but I mean, it did count. You know, we were hitting cups, and so it was more that it helped. I saw the ball go in a lot, and so it kind of reinforced that, like, what I had been doing the past couple of weeks was working. And so it kind of just was giving me a little bit of a warm-up for the Monday, actually having to try. And because you can do stuff at home, and it can be working at home, but for it to translate into tournaments is what's more the hard part. And so seeing the ball go in the hole and stuff, and knowing that what I was doing was working, definitely helped a lot.
Lovely.
That was at TBCT, Tampa Bay, right?
The Monday was, yes.
Much different than here, yeah?
Yes, a lot different than here.
So how are you able to play well there and here?
I think I'm an extremely good ball striker, which you have to be out here. The greens are, and so there's not really any course I don't think that I can't play well at, just because no matter what, I can hit it really, really well. And so the big thing was just trying to get used to the greens, because the greens were really slow, and they weren't in the best of shape over there. A couple of them were just not great, but it was more, I was just really trying to get dialed on the speed. I actually only played 9 holes on Tuesday. I didn't see the back at all. And I didn't even play, actually, to be honest, I didn't even play a practice round on Sunday either. I just went and got used to the greens, and my caddy went out and coursed it, and I was like, just tell me where to go, tell me where to hit it, and I'll hit it.
Wow. That worked out.
Yeah.
Nice.
I have 2 more quick questions.
Mm-hmm.
What does your husband do? What kind of player is he?
So my husband, he played football at Virginia. He was an offensive lineman, and so he hits it very far when he hits it. He's about a 10 handicap right now, but he's actually not like a normal 10 handicap. He putts and chips really well.
Yeah.
It's more he struggles hitting the ball, and once when he starts hitting it good, he starts playing really good, but he can be all over the place.
Gotcha.
But he fundraises for the University of Virginia, which is
Okay.
kind of why we're still in Charlottesville. He works
Gotcha.
for them. Yeah.
He probably plays golf for that too.
Yes.
For the fundraiser.
A little bit.
And then how important significant has the No Laying Up sponsorship been in terms of financially freeing, or I don't know, what has it meant to you personally?
Yeah, I mean, financially, a lot of what they've been able to help me is getting my name out there on social media.
Mm-hmm.
But really, it's just like their knowledge and in terms of golf, and their, like I said, the exposure I think has been the biggest thing that's been helped. but it's just really great getting to play golf with them because they just love golf. And hanging around them and talking with golf with them, like, really just, it recharges my batteries a lot. Because, golf can be really difficult mentally more than anything, and it can really beat you down. And when I hang out with them, I always come back loving golf a lot more than I did.
Oh, cool.
So.
Is there a financial component? Or is
a little bit, yeah.
But
that's not like
the exposure
it's more
could
the
lead
exposure.
to more
Yes, exactly.
financial opportunities.
Yeah, I mean, my social media has, like, quadrupled since that, like, my followers on Twitter and, like, Instagram has, like, quadrupled since I got them. I've been on, like, tour sauce and stuff with them.
Yeah, cool.
So, yeah, a lot of it has been more, like, the exposure. I've been on a couple of their, like, not the main podcast, but I've been on the one that they have behind the paywall.
Right, okay.
But, yeah.
Cool. Sorry,
Thanks, Lauren.
No, you're good.
Thanks, Lauren. Good luck this
That
weekend.
was excellent. Thank you.
Yeah,
well played.
thanks.
That's really good.
Nice job.